Hey everybody, Pastor Josh wanted to just send you a quick message to all of you coaches and assistant coaches about Easter weekend. We are super excited about what God is going to do in our midst this weekend. Obviously, the past weekend, Palm Sunday weekend, was just incredible. So many people raising their hands to accept Jesus into their life, and we believe that is going to even be greater this weekend. Obviously, 7 services, and let me start by just saying thank you. Thank you for all the work you've already done. Thank you for what you do week in, week out, but really the work that you've done leading up to this weekend. I know that there is no way for us to do 7 services with all the teams and all the people serving and just everything that's happening without so many of you sacrificing and working hard. And I just want you to know, I don't think that's in vain, that God's going to do some incredible things, that the harvest is ready and the laborers are few, but you are in that laborers. And we believe that labor group is growing in the sense of what the Bible talks about. And you guys aren't just laborers, but you guys are leaders. And I'm so thankful for that. You're pastors, you're pastoring people, caring for them, challenging them week in, week out. And so thank you for that. This is the Super Bowl weekend for us. This is the weekend where we get to celebrate, and we pull all the stops, and we do work harder than normal. That's the reality. And so I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you. And I just wanted to let you know about a couple things going into the weekend that I want to make sure everybody knows about. The first one is this, is that we just want to make sure you guys know where to park. The good thing is, it's good and bad. We have not had rain yet, at least not enough to to make it where we can't park out in the front. So here's what we're going to do. When you first pull in to our property out of the front by the road, we're actually going to park all of our volunteers out there in the grass. We will have golf carts out there with our brand new student pastor here at Fort Myers location, Dusty. He's going to be leading our first impressions team this weekend. Already has it set up and ready to go. But they're going to be ready to meet you guys out there, be able to give you a ride so you don't have to walk out in the sun in your nice clothes and stuff like that, and bring you guys in for that. Also want to make sure that the service that you're in, that you're actually sitting up front. Leaders sit up front and set the tone for what's happening in the room. And so we really need you guys to sit up front. Some stuff that's been happening lately is that it's harder to get people in to the front of the auditorium. And then what happens is service starts and the only seats that are left are the ones up front. And it's just awkward for a new person who gets seated up front. They have to be walked up front in front of everybody. And that's just not cool. So whatever service you're going to, make sure you're sitting up front with your family. And I promise that it's an amazing place to worship if you don't sit up there already, and really all the time. Sit up front all the time. It's just great. We used to say it all the time that leaders park far and they sit close. And so I think that's a great thing for us to kind of get back to as leaders. The next one is this, is that obviously we want to pray. We want to pray going into this weekend, and really 2 points of prayer that I think are really important, obviously, is lost people coming into our church. We've invited over 3,200 people with the mugs and invites, all kinds of ways. You guys have done that. And so we just want to pray that God would prepare their hearts, that the Holy Spirit would do what only the Holy Spirit can do. We can plan and do everything, but if God's not there, we all know that it's not going to happen. So pray for them. The second thing is this: pray for your teams, pray for the other teams. Just pray that God does something really cool through our teams and through us during this Easter weekend. The next thing I want to let you know about is just a couple of details. Take 2 room is a room for your kids. If you have kids that are K through 5th grade, obviously it's hard when they have to be there for more than one service. And we want you to know when the Take 2 room is happening so that you can plan accordingly. On Saturday, it's going to be during the 5:45 service, and it's actually going to be back in the Velocity room. We do need you to be able to take them from their classroom to the next to the Take 2 room. And then also on Sunday, we're actually doing 2 out of the 4 services. At the 9:15 service and the 12:45 service, we're going to do the Take 2 room back in the Velocity room. It's for K through 5th grade. If you have any kids that are in pre-K or younger, we feel like they can go into the classroom a second time. And so a couple of my kids will do the same thing, and then my daughter will go into the Take 2 room. The other thing is this: we want you guys to know that I'm actually going to be leading a huddle on both days for you guys coaches and your assistant coaches who can be there at 3 o'clock on Saturday and then at 7 a.m. on Sunday. That's a huddle where I just want to address all of you guys and really cast some vision and pray for you guys and pray for the people that are coming through the doors of the church. So 3 o'clock on Saturday in the foyer, and then 7 o'clock on Sunday in the foyer as well. And then the last one is this: we want you to know that we're going to have a volunteer central room. Let me try that again. And it's going to be in what we've called the Discover Lounge back in the offices, and we're going to have snacks, drinks, and then meals during the appropriate times for you guys. You can drop your purse and your jackets, whatever you got. you can leave them in there. And then also just be a place that when we have downtime throughout the night and throughout the morning, that you guys can take a break. Just our way of saying thank you so much for everything you're going to do this weekend. We believe God's going to do incredible things. I'm so thankful that I get to be your pastor, get to lead you guys, and just want you guys to know that we love you, we care about you, and we cannot wait to celebrate Easter and everything that Jesus has done in our lives this weekend. So we'll see you this weekend at 3 p.m. on Sunday and 7 a.m. on you know what I mean, 3 on Saturday and 7 on Sunday. We'll see you again. Thanks, guys.